Five, four, three, two. What's going on, fam? How are you? Happy Tuesday. My name is Jamel.
Hey, everybody. I'm Lakeisha, and welcome to Progressively Becoming. You just stop with your hateration.
High five it up. Come on.
Whatever. Anyway, thank y'all for joining us for another conversation. As you're getting on, make sure you like, comment, and share. And let somebody know PB is on now. We are in the building, y'all. And every Tuesday, right here, 7 p.m. Sharp. We are here. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all week so far has been good. I'm a little tired today, y'all.
Such is life.
I've been working hard, y'all.
Such is life.
Working hard.
You know, you wake up, you go to work, you go home, you cook dinner, and you wake up and you go to work again, and you just keep doing it. Hopefully, somewhere in the between time, you made an impact on this earth.
Made an impact on you or somebody else, right?
You know, you live, you die. Hopefully, in that between time, you know, we added some value not only to our lives, but to the lives of other people.
Yes.
What is living if your life cannot benefit someone else, and your life has benefited, is benefiting individuals, and especially the environment that you work in? You should make sure you're proud of that.
Oh, thank you. Well, my life benefits you.
You know, so you have no idea of how greatly your life impacts me.
Oh my God.
No, but it impacts me tremendously.
Oh Lord, I don't know what that means. I don't know how to take that for her. You know, y'all. He be throwing shade to me all the time.
No
anyway,
shade,
we are
just
not
truth.
going to go there. We're not going to go there. I'm not going to ask him to elaborate on that because I don't want to hear the answer because he's disrespectful. Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all like and comment and share and get the word out that we are on. It's on and popping. Don't forget Thursday morning devotion, 6 a.m., y'all, where we be praying with you, for you. We believe in the power of prayer. Prayer changes things. So make sure that you are there as well. Sunday morning exchange, 9 o'clock a.m. every Sunday morning, right here live on Facebook and on YouTube and all of our other avenues, websites, and all that. So yeah,
Boom.
Why you seem like you distracted?
I'm not distracted. I'm just making sure we are technically okay. Listen, fam, tonight's conversation is going to be different. And I hope that something is said that is informative, and I hope it blesses your life. And our prep, it has most certainly blessed us. Fam, Thursday is you say DU?
Oh no.
Yeah, Thursday's DU, Discipleship University. We are coming to the ending of that particular portion. Again, stay connected. We're going to be releasing some new content for 2024. Are you excited about 2024?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
God willing, we'll be here.
Yes.
2024.
2024.
Yeah, it is a year of newness and a year of great changing.
2024.
And,
I'm stepping in the
growth.
door.
You so whack. Family, pray
Kick
for her.
in the four. All you heard was
Like, comment, share. Again, welcome to Facebook. Welcome to our YouTube community and those watching us on our website, www.progressivelybecoming.com. If you have not checked out the website, please do so. Go to our other website, theplaceofexchange.com. Read all of our blogs. We post blogs on there. Just helpful insight on how you can navigate and live your life in a more beneficial and more effective manner. With that being said, I think I'm ready to go.
let's get it
I
going.
need you all at this moment. Call your mama, call your papa, call your grandmother, call that nigga that owe you money, and tell them to get on. Because we are talking about a topic that you may not think is affecting you.
But it is.
But it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
ready?
get it going.
You ready to do this?
Here we go. Let's
rock and roll.
Let's do it.
He's the computer scientist who's known as the godfather of AI. So what does he know that we don't?
I can't see a path that guarantees safety. We're entering a period of great uncertainty where we're dealing with things we've never dealt with before. And we can't afford to get it wrong with these things.
Can't afford to get it wrong. Why?
Well, because they might take over.
So that video was a person, his name is Jeffrey Hinton, and he has been called the godfather of AI, y'all. He's a British computer scientist whose controversial ideas help make advanced artificial intelligence possible. And so it has changed the world. It really has.
Over the last 100 years, there have been major technological breakthroughs. We have experienced advancements in healthcare. Some of you that are near 100 may know what we're talking about. We have there have been multiple terrorist attacks, unfortunately. We all witnessed 9/11 and so many of the terrorist attacks that happen around our country. We have seen pandemics break out. COVID-19 changed the world completely. We saw our first black president, Barack Obama.
Yes.
We saw our first sitting vice president, Kamala Harris.
Right.
I don't know where she's at, but we
Where Kamala at, y'all?
Where is Kamala?
Where is Kamala?
Where is Kamala?
Somebody go tell Kamala come out of it. Anyway.
We have seen so many things over the last 100 years, just to name a few. There are multiple others, some good and some bad. Out of all of these things, what we're going to talk about today, artificial intelligence, AI, has the potential to cause the biggest impact.
You sound so cute when you say artificial.
Artificial, because I'm from New York.
Like artificial.
I'm from New York.
say artificial. So what is AI?
What is AI?
Artificial. Now I can't even say it right. Artificial intelligence refers to the development of computer systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. So these tasks can include like learning, reasoning, problem solving, decision making, understanding natural language, perceiving the environment. And AI systems are designed to mimic human cognitive functions and perform them with speed and precision. So in other words, it thinks, it acts, and it responds as if it was a human being.
So if it thinks like a human, acts like a human, responds like a human, then how human is it? Right? AI is, or artificial technology is a technology that comes into play when it acts like replacing a human, right? So it's not just technology. It's not just the invention of a wheel or the invention of a better way to do something, right? Technology helps us do things in a more productive and more efficient manner, right? AI, artificial intelligence, is bigger than that. Artificial intelligence is when it thinks, acts, and responds like a human. It has the potential, in many cases, and it does act and replace the necessity of a human being.
So like y'all think about those, like the kiosks that we have now. So we could go there, we can order food, we can purchase tickets for things. But it's like the train station. You go on the train station, you can go to the little kiosk now. When you go to the movies, you could, go to the movie kiosk and get your tickets and stuff like that. So all of those kind of things are like found everywhere you go now. So they actually replaced the human beings that was doing those jobs because there were actual people doing them before. Even like the Amazon ordering.
Yeah, some of y'all order Amazon a lot. I know we do.
Yes.
Like we have this one neighbor, and I hope they're not watching, right? But every time we walk outside, they got an Amazon package.
You got an Amazon.
Some of y'all addicted to Amazon.
Some of y'all addicted to Amazon.
Especially today. I think today was like Amazon Prime Day for like 2 days.
I thought you had an addiction to Amazon at one time.
I didn't. It was just things that it was just things that I needed. You know what I had? It was when the pandemic happened. I was used to traveling 4.5 hours to work every day, and now I'm sitting at home looking at the computer. I had nothing to do but all the stuff.
Yeah, it was like at one point I'm like, well, we got something coming every day. Like, what is it? And it ain't for me. But anyway, that's another conversation. But anyway, when you doing your Amazon ordering, y'all know how like the suggestions will come up. Like it'll say you may have ran out of this particular item. Would you like to order again? Would you like to reorder?
Yeah.
That's kind of freaky.
Yeah, we have a Roomba at home, and it's set up. A Roomba is it's a robotic vacuum, and it's set up so that when we leave home, it automatically runs. Right? Artificial intelligence. It is replacing the need for a human being
for us to manually
get the vacuum and clean the carpets.
Right.
And it anticipates when we're on our way back home, so it'll automatically dock itself.
Yeah.
Right?
So how many times? Because we used to come through the door sometime and we can hear that it was going, and then we can hear it going back to this little home docking station.
Yeah, artificial intelligence, right? And while this may not be alarming to the everyday person, many tech agencies and government officials are blowing a booming alarm. Family, listen, there is a loud alarm that is being sounded as to what could happen if this technology is left to develop and act without boundaries and constraints. Again, think about it. AI is designed to learn, make decisions, solve problems, understand languages, and a lot more. AI is not coming. We're not waiting for artificial intelligence to happen. Artificial intelligence is here. It is here right now. And I'm going to say this. If you are watching us at this moment, you are being impacted by AI.
Artificial intelligence.
Right? So here are a few ways that AI technology is being used now and you may not even know about it? What's the first one?
So, for one thing that we do, a lot of us now, online shopping. That's
Deliver.
That's huge. Look, I prefer being online shopping. I'm over going to the malls and stuff. I ain't got no time for all that. I mean, that's what we used to do back in the day because we didn't have no online shopping.
Yeah.
But now, give me a cart online. I can put my stuff in the cart, check out, I'm done.
How many of y'all prefer online shopping versus like in-person shopping? Like if you had a preference between going to a mall or sitting at home in your PJs and ordering the exact same thing, which one would you do? Right? But online shopping has been greatly influenced by artificial intelligence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, now some things you have to go into the store like for. Like me, I wouldn't get a coat online because I want to try that thing on, make sure, it fit fine. But other than that,
Lydia said, I love online shopping.
Yeah, it is addiction. It's addictive. So artificial intelligence technology is used to create recommended engines. So these recommendations are made in accordance with our browsing history, our preference, and our interests. So, and y'all know this happens. Anytime you search an item online, legit, you could be on your laptop, your desktop, or whatever. Once you pull up your phone and you go on Facebook or you go on IG, how many times have you seen what you just searched for on that laptop or your computer now showing on your phone? It's freaky.
It's true. Yeah, we was in the process of looking like to travel somewhere. Right? So we're looking at all of these hotels, and now like every time we go on social media or we like go to a search engine or browse the web, every page we go on, there's an ad showing us a particular hotel in this particular region, and because artificial intelligence has learned your behavior and now it's tracking you with suggestions and recommendations about where to go, what to wear, what to order, what to purchase. We went to, I forgot to tell you, when we went to the MJ show a couple of weeks ago. I still, till this day, I still get like ads for Broadway shows. Oh, yeah, and that was 2 weeks ago.
No, it was long.
Yeah.
But it's true. It's true. How many times y'all felt sick or something and y'all check the Dr. Google, and y'all checked up a symptom, and then when y'all look on Facebook or something, y'all just getting all stuff about all these different kind of diseases and stuff. Like, wait a minute, I just said I had a runny nose.
Because AI is learning you, right? It is monitoring your online habits, and then it is offering suggestions to invite you in, right? And I'm a tech person at heart, and I've looked. Is there a way that can I clear my cookies? Is it a way I can, disable my cookies and, these, little like breadcrumbs is what we call them, right? That, I don't leave breadcrumbs, after visiting every site, right? Is there a way to disable all of these? And there is, but it does not matter because it will not 100% leave you alone.
It will find you.
Somebody said your smartphone is listening to everything, and
I believe that.
I believe it.
I really do.
I believe it.
I really do.
I believe it.
Like I used to work with a girl, and then every time we used to have to go like on a Zoom or something, she always, once we were done, she always used to take the little sticky note and put on the little camera on the laptop. Even though she had it closed, she had the sticky note too. And I'm just like, well, what's on that? But you never know, because I feel like, somebody always looking and watching, and you just never
Big
know.
Brother is always watching.
She had it closed and a sticky note. You wasn't seeing nothing.
Lydia said, I have not seen one cruise ad till I came back from mine. Now I see it all the time. It learned your behavior.
And sometimes you gotta close that thing out. And it'll ask you, well, why you wanna, hide this? Because you keep showing it to
It's
them.
no longer relevant.
I want it.
Like, so AI is in online shopping, right?
Right.
AI is also in our cars, in
Right.
our vehicles. You have brands like Toyota, Audi, Volvo, and Tesla, right? All of these use machine learning to train computers to think and evolve like humans when it comes to driving in any environment and object detection to avoid accidents, right? We know personally, right? One of the cars that we drive, I can literally take our hand off the steering wheel, and it can drive, and it can, turn, curves, and and for long distances, I can take my hand off the steering wheel. I can take my feet off the pedal and off the brake. And when it detects a car, coming up, it'll slow down, and then it'll pick up, like speed back again. And all of this is AI. It notices when objects are crossing you.
Yes.
It notices when cars are about to like be in your blind spot, right? And it automatically acts like a human should to say, hey, you know something? I'm gonna press the brake for you, or I'm gonna stop the car for you.
And remember when we had we had two cars, and the car that we have now that Jamal's talking about, we had another car that was pretty much like a basic car.
Yeah.
And it didn't have all of that. And I used to be like, you know what, I'm gonna take this car because it got more safety features. So that's the one I want to drive. But at the same time, it's just like it kind of like prohibits you or make you less hands-on. Yeah, so it's like when we first learned how to drive, we didn't have these kind of cars where it slows down or it brakes. Or,
cameras.
We didn't have all that. We had to use our own little senses, and we had to actually turn our whole body when we trying to parallel park. Now we got the backup camera, and we ain't got to do nothing but. So yeah.
Never trust a driver that relies only on the backup camera. I say it all the time. Right? I watch them back up, and it's like instead of looking back there or looking in a view on the sides, they and it's just I cannot trust you. But again, AI has replaced the need to do these things.
Well, for me, I'm not one thing I'm not doing in the car, I'm not letting the car drive for me. Like, I don't even like that cruise control business because it feels like, I know some people do that on long trips and, you ride on cruise control because you've done that too.
Absolutely.
And it just makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to be sitting where the car is going, my hand's not on the steering wheel, my feet is not on the gas or the brake, and I'm just sitting there in the car moving and I don't got no Put my hands on the wheel, my foot on the brake and the acceleration because that's how we doing. I just feel uncomfortable behind it.
Ms. Tammy said if your phone is near someone else's phone long enough, it will send you people you may know on Facebook.
I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Freaking.
Yeah.
No, Lydia, you should not be driving this.
You should not
be
driving.
This girl said that's the type of car she need because she can't see anyway. Stay from behind the driver's seat.
You are the person I'm talking about. I'm telling you right now. You the right AI. For example, let's look at our banking system, right? All of us have a bank account. Right, and there are so many AI systems that is deployed in our banking system. Right, it sends you alerts. When you deposit a check, when you make a withdrawal, it sends you all of these alerts. Even when you log into your bank account, sometimes it will send you an alert. Artificial intelligence is at work behind the scenes. Right, if you visit a shop at lunch and purchase, something. AI would determine, is this a normal transaction or is it not normal and the transaction needs to be declined because there's some fear that it's unauthorized and someone else is using your credit card. How does artificial intelligence know that this is potentially not me using my card? And I thought about this. We've traveled. And, we'll use our car in this state, we'll use our card in that state. Never declined. Never declined. But 2 days ago, I get an alert. that somebody attempted to use my card for $516 in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, out of all of the places we've been that never declined my card, how does AI know that at this particular time I'm not in Virginia?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
And that's the scary part. And here's why. Because AI, artificial intelligence, which is over everything that we do now, artificial intelligence has tracked my browsing history. It has tracked my emails and my purchases. It has tracked my phone's GPS. And it realized he's not in Virginia. This is an unauthorized transaction.
It's true. Carmen said your location is on.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I think even if you turn it off, it's still going to know where you at. It's just
artificial intelligence.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't realize how much it's a part of your life.
Yeah.
Until you actually sit down and think about how much it's a part of your life.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. What is the truth behind AI? What is the dangers behind AI? What is the beliefs behind AI? And the benefits, right? And over the next, 2 weeks, we are going to explore artificial intelligence and how does it help us or prevent us from becoming the persons that God has created us to be. Is it a potential that AI is God used, God inspired, God ordained? How does AI affect our worship? Does AI affect our religion? Does AI affect Christianity?
That's gonna be good.
How does AI affect our children?
Right.
The truth about AI, and this is the biggest secret, it's like going to a restaurant and being served the entree that you did not order. AI will and is being forced upon us.
Absolutely.
You don't want the chicken. You don't want the steak dinner. But you gonna eat this one today.
You gonna get it.
Yeah.
Like for instance, our mother, Sandra, she was not a fan of getting on like social media and like Facebook because she was like afraid that like something was gonna happen as a result. Like she like hacked, like no, I don't want to do the wrong thing. And it's like now she's on there, but I think it was because she had no choice.
Yeah.
It was forced onto her.
Yeah, because everybody else is like interacting.
Right. So it made it hard for her to decline the relationship that they would have. So there was no saying no to that relationship. Yeah. But I just remember the time when she just didn't want to really be on there because it was like, I don't want people to get into my personal stuff. I don't want people, hacking into my personal information and stuff like that. And I can understand it, but it's like you have like no choice in the matter when it comes to social media. Like anything you click on, it's just up for grabs at that point.
Yeah. Is it fair? Should artificial intelligence, and here's a question for all of you. Should artificial intelligence, and I'm gonna ask you, should AI be forced upon us? Like, should it be forced that we use it when the reality is the majority of people really do not understand what it is and don't understand the future implications of AI? Should we be forced to use it? Should we be fed it and don't even realize that we're being fed a potential beast?
I think we in that situation now where it's like we with certain things that we have in our lives, like we didn't think it was artificial intelligence, but now that we're going through it and we breaking it down, we realize this is considered artificial intelligence. And I think, like we said, like we don't have a choice in the matter. So should it be forced on us or not? It is.
It is.
But at the same time, it's like, technology changes, life changes, and it's like we got to move with that change. And I think personally, you have to try to not so much adapt to it, but at least learn what you can about it.
But should we have a say-so in what's being forced upon us? So AI improves the quality of life. I think all of us can agree with that, right? here's the issue. Who should decide the quality of my life?
The algorithm that they put in. That algorithm that Jeffrey Hinton started with this AI stuff.
No, I'm just saying, shouldn't it be like a diverse panel of individuals from different avenues of life, from different social, economic, cultural, social backgrounds, to say, hey, you know something? Let's all sit down and figure out how AI should best be used for our community, as opposed to it being one company,
right,
that may have a monopoly on it, to say, hey, this is what we're gonna do in this particular, community to improve their quality of life when they don't live here.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good, and that sounds good. Like what we should be doing, but the thing is will it happen?
Carmen said we should not be forced, but I think it's too late. I think 80% of the world is forced to use and already influenced by them.
Absolutely.
How many of you are aware of how much artificial intelligence is influencing your life? Because we're about to talk about some things, and the truth behind it and the potential dangers behind artificial intelligence. Hinton said it best. It may get to a point where we will not be able to control it.
I mean, can we control it like that?
I think we're controlling it in the sense of it's not being widely used.
But I think eventually it will be.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you guys get a chance to watch it, he was on 60 Minutes.
60 Minutes.
And it was great information to hear, because eventually they talked about the AI systems pretty much replacing a wide range of people on their jobs, and also changing the job functions of people. So you may keep your job, but your function may change because the AI system is going to take over a lot of what you were doing. Yeah. So, it's just very interesting.
Yeah, but then he said for some, their title may change, right?
Yeah.
Because it'll be like a hybrid title where AI, as you said, does this and a human does this, right? We was watching it, and they had created 2 robots. This is crazy. They created 2 robots, and the robot's mission was to play soccer, but to score a goal. The robots did not know how to play soccer. Their mission was to somehow put this ball into this net. And what happened was every time a robot put the ball in the net, the robot would learn, wait a minute, that worked for me. So I'm going to try to keep doing this. Every time he failed, the robot realized, wait a minute, that no longer works for me. I can't do that. I need to do this because it works. And the more they did it, the more it became impossible for the robot to miss, because the robot developed what is wrong and what is right. And it started as one goal, put the ball in the net. And over time, the robot learned how to play soccer by determining this is the right way and this is the wrong way. And that is the danger of AI.
Right.
Is that AI will eventually learn and develop and potentially could take upon itself a level of self-awareness.
In that thing, y'all, they said that AI is smarter than the human. That the AI is going to be the smartest, and then humans will be second. That is crazy. I'll tell you, this stuff is crazy. So AI holds tremendous potential to benefit society, but it also presents several dangers and challenges, as Jamel said. It's important to be aware of these risks as AI technology continues to advance. So here are some of the key dangers that's associated with AI. So one of them is bias and fairness. So AI systems can inherit bias present in the data that they are trained on. So if the training data is based in terms of race, gender, or other attributes, the AI systems can perpetrate and even exacerbate these biases when making decisions. So this can lead to discriminatory outcomes in areas such as hiring, lending, and criminal justice. And this is interesting, y'all, because it can influence job applications, and that can directly influence certain communities. So it often begs this question: can AI be racist, sexist, and biased?
Yes. My job, I'm in technology. Some of you may not know this, but most companies now no longer take time out to physically look at resumes.
Yeah, right.
Back in the day, you used to apply for a job and you had a hiring officer that'd come and, they would begin to view all of these, job applications, and they no longer do that. Jobs now, every resume goes through an AI program that looks for keywords, key sentences that match their description. So, if you're looking for a job, can I share this one tip, this one secret?
Help them. This is gonna help me.
Configure your resume to match the job that you are applying for.
Yep.
Look at the job description, and in your resume, put certain words that match the job description.
Yep.
And AI will say, wait a minute, this resume matches what we need. Let's pick it and take it, to a hiring person or something, right? And so this is what, a lot of, people just don't tell us. Right. And so in this case, yeah, AI can be racist, biased, and sexist. About 6 years ago, AI in a Google online photo service organized photos of Black people into a folder called Gorilla. 4 years ago, a researcher at a New York startup noticed that the AI system she was working on was biased against Black people. Right? Not long after, a bank researcher in Boston discovered that an AI system could not identify her face unless she put on a white mask. Dr. Timit Gubra is an Ethiopian-born computer scientist. She is the founder of Blacks in AI. It is a community of Black researchers working in artificial intelligence. She was a part of the Google's AI ethical team, and she was fired when she raised concerns about Google's approach to minority hiring. AI is affecting our communities, dare I say, in a unbecoming manner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So AI, it is biased and it can compromise fairness, right? AI also, one of the dangers of AI is it creates false impressions.
So socially, AI is a benefit, right? And it helps the dating scene for those that are dating and looking online.
I know y'all online dating.
But what you may or may not know that it can also be used in creating an impression and appearance of someone that does not exist. Y'all know the term catfish. That used to be a show.
Wasn't it a show?
Yeah, I used to watch that show.
You got catfish. What is?
It was a whole movie about that.
What is catfishing?
So pretty much catfish, long story short of it, I'm online, I'm trying to hook up with Jamel, and I send him a picture of me on what he thinks is me. It's not me at all. It doesn't look like me. It's someone that I created for the purpose of me trying to get with him. And then once you finally meet the person, you realize that whoever that you were talking to during that whole interaction is not the person that you thought it was.
You've been catfished.
You've been catfished, bamboozled, hoodwinked. It was a whole movie about that. Remember when the guy, they thought it was the guy catfishing, trying to date all these other people, and it wasn't him. It was actually some older.
It was the secretary or somebody.
Yeah, it was the older lady.
It was the older lady.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, tragic how the story ended for him. But anyway, the point of the matter is that you're portraying someone that you're not in appearance. I'm not talking about. I mean, lying about who you are, but what you look like is not what you actually look like. So all AI catfish bots are reportedly infiltrating the dating apps, y'all. So those of you
that's on Tinder,
be careful.
And what else is
what else out there, y'all?
What else out there? Ain't it Black Planet or something like that?
I have no idea.
Black influence.
I've been off the dating market for a long time, so I don't know.
What is it? Fish or something?
Come on, y'all know the ones out there on them dating apps. Which one? What they call? Help us out.
Be mindful of being catfished.
We struggling. Yes, be mindful of that. It's a real thing though.
Yeah.
But a lot of times people get hurt from that, like emotionally.
Yeah.
Cause it's like you getting to know a person, and then sometimes it be like the opposite sex. It'll be you think you talking to a woman and it's a whole dude, or vice versa. But anyway. Oh, Black people meet.
Christian Mingle. Oh, see now.
Oh,
Lydia,
Christian
how you know
Mingles,
that?
right? Was it Christian Mingle?
Lydia, how you know that? Lydia, how you know that? Come on. How you know that?
You got your profile on there, Lydia?
You got your profile on there.
Go in there. Anyway, according to the New York Post, one woman has taken to Facebook to share a screenshot of a suspect that's on Tinder. So the profile she claims could have been created by artificial intelligence. So y'all see it now. The man's profile picture features a saucy, shirtless mirror selfie in which he shows off his impeccable sculpted arms and his ripping abs. It's fake. So, in the company and bio of him claims that he's a 24-year-old engineer who was looking to ignite sparks of laughter, wanderlust, and genuine connection. Anyway, this guy can't be real. This is what the woman is saying. The confused woman, she wrote that after sharing the suspicious profile online. Did he use an AI filter for that picture?
Absolutely, because I don't think nobody is. I can't say, because I've potentially have seen like in movies where some guys are just like completely like sculptured like that, right? But there was a lot of like discolorations in the picture. Here's my issue with this. Here's my issue with this.
Tell when stuff is Photoshop or when it's a filter.
Here's my issue with this. Was he wrong to spruce up his appearance, right? So apparently this guy, let me go ahead and put the picture back. This guy was like, there's no way that I'm going to get a woman if I don't spruce up my appearance, right?
But that is not sprucing up your appearance and faking a picture of what you really look like is different.
Okay, so here's the question. What's the difference with women in makeup? No, tell me. Because I have seen, and all of you have seen it too. I have seen before and after images of a female with makeup and a female without makeup. And I promise you, that's not no spruced up image. It is a completely
not
different
all
person.
Women that wear makeup, you look like a whole different person.
The ones that do it are completely different individuals. And so is that not a form of being catfished? That all my day in life, you look a certain way. You all my dating life, you look a certain way, and then the moment we get married and you go in the bathroom and you come out the mirror, I'm like, hey, is Lakeisha in this?
Wait, so this whole time you dating, you never seen the person without the makeup. She sleep with the makeup, wake up with the makeup.
How many of you know of someone that you have never seen without makeup?
What?
No. Kendra, I know it's makeup, right? But the issue is I'm under this impression that this is how you look. Like, I fell in love with the image of this person. I fell in love. I approached you because of how you look, not because of your conversation. Right? So let's just be real, right? Most people approach people because of how they look. Ain't got nothing to do with conversation. No, they look good. You want to talk to them. All right? And I approach you with how I look, with how you look. I fell in love with your personality. And now all of a sudden, you look completely different. I've been catfished.
No, you My thing is, like, I think the point is like, well, for me, like, for most women, makeup, just beautifies you even more. But it shouldn't change. Like, I shouldn't look like a totally different person after I take off totally different. Like, I don't even look like the same person. Then maybe we have a problem. And if you keep dating somebody and you never see what they look like under the makeup until you get married, I'm like, Kendra, that is a shame on you. This guy, back to him, he just altered himself completely. Like, that's not his body. That's the girl's face. I mean, that's her face.
No, it's not her face. I'm asking, what is the difference between what this man did and what women do every single morning?
So you try to tell me when I put on makeup, right? Because I wear makeup sometimes.
No, but you
I
don't.
I look totally different from when I take it off?
You don't look totally different, but you look different. But I know how you look without makeup. And I met you without makeup.
So if I have makeup on all the time, right? And we were dating, and then I take off the makeup, then you would feel like you was catfish because I look different?
I didn't fall in love with that person.
Oh, good Lord.
I didn't. I did not fall in love with the image of that person. Okay. And women do it every day. And a catfishing man is AI in the flesh, and y'all need to be delivered. It's AI in the flesh.
Okay.
But
this person thinking they getting a man with all these abs, and they probably getting a man with a one pack. That's totally
because
deceptive.
He's ashamed of his body.
Well, that is something that he needs to deal with.
And
if you ashamed of it, fix it.
Okay, and what about women with the face? I know there's one woman I have never seen without makeup. I've never seen her without makeup. Never. I've never seen her without makeup.
I mean, I know people like that I've never seen without makeup. I mean, I don't know how that is well for your skin, like never being without makeup. You need a breather from time to time, but yeah, I mean, I know somebody a few people you've never seen without makeup.
Makeup and alterations is different. I don't know. Yeah. Somebody said women can put on makeup every day. He can't put the body back on.
First of all, that wasn't even his body, Sister Debbie. Like, you can't put on something that wasn't yours to begin with.
Y'all biased, that's why. That's what that is.
We are women that wear makeup from time to time, and you ain't getting catfish yet. I may look a little different, but at the core, you can still look and tell it's me. Now, y'all, that ain't that. I don't know if y'all saw that flyer we put up for this conversation today, but that picture, I'm gonna tell you, and me, I told Jamel, I was like, she look cute. I was like, I want to be that girl right there. But anyway, moving right along. He is not. Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. What he about to do?
This is catfish. This is catfishing.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all, he out of control over here. Because the thing with Jamel, when he trying to make a point and he think he right, y'all, he gonna go to the ends of the earth.
I'm trying to prove.
I cannot.
I'm trying to
Lord. Yeah, Camille, that picture was like beautiful. I mean, it was.
This is.
Y'all, help him. What he about to do to y'all?
No, this is on Essence Magazine. is this not catfish? And the fact that she's beautiful without makeup. But is this not being catfished? This is artificial intelligence in the flesh. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's artificial intelligence.
Timmy says some women wear too much makeup. Jesus won't recognize.
See what I'm saying?
I'm done with y'all.
And just be uniquely who you are. There's nothing wrong with fixing up and there's nothing wrong with fixing up and sprucing up, but just like artificial intelligence, right? When they completely mask the identity of an individual, something needs to be said about that.
So do we want to mask ourselves like when play around with them filters? Because I like those filters, y'all. Be looking cute. My skin be looking all nice and smooth. And I mean, I guess if I go out and portray that's what I look like, and then you see me and you're like, yeah, she don't look like that. Fam,
we done. So again, one of the dangers of AI is it can affect bias and fairness. It can also create false impressions. And one of the also dangers of AI is people no longer think for themselves.
Yeah.
Where AI begins to take on the thoughts, the decisions and choices of an individual, and you no longer have to think for themselves. We're leaving, but before we came here today, we tested AI. We wanted to know, what is AI and how does it affect our lives? And so we went on a website. You may have heard it's called ChatGPT.
And what's the other one? Went on Meet Bard, B-A-R-D.
Yeah.
So he went on that. I went on another one.
Yeah.
And what I did was, you can actually have it create. I wanted it to create a letter for me. So I put in legit, y'all, 6 words, not a sentence. I put create letter, and I put 6 words that I wanted to include in the letter. And I kid you not, in 30 seconds, a whole entire letter was generated with the keywords that I put in, but it actually constructed the type of letter that I would have wanted if I needed it for that purpose. It was crazy.
And so the question is, why do I have to think for myself if AI can do it for me? Right? Our son Tyler, and I'm going to ask him if it's okay if we post it. He did an article. About it.
About AI. So. Okay, I don't know what's happening.
He did an article about Flip. Listen, I was going down the rabbit hole. Did you see how quickly I diverted and got out of that? He did an article about the benefits of AI, and I'm going to ask him if we can post it. But AI potentially can cause you not to think for yourself.
Yeah.
And here's the problem. And we need something. We need a letter written up for our nonprofit. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get to the letter. And so today she was like, hey, we testing AI, and she put certain words in it, and it wrote the whole letter for us.
It wrote the whole letter.
And I'm like,
and I was like, wow, this is good.
Yeah. But for me, I'm like, I can't use this. I can't, because I don't think humanity has the discipline to control artificial intelligence.
Because in that situation, I was like, oh, this is like perfect. I mean, we had to fill in stuff, but it pretty much generated the whole entire letter, what you need to say, what you need to insert, what you need to put. And I was just like, and I told you, I said, this is just like a template. You can use it as just a template.
It's a ghostwriter.
But it's like a ghostwriter. And it's just like, but then again, I'm like, all right, if I do that, then it's like, all right, if I get stuck with something else, all right, let me just go on here and that'll just start the cycle. So, I mean, I get it, but it was just amazing. And it's like Jamel, he just did something random in that app that he used where he was just like, create a story that my dog is scared. And it created a whole entire story. Once upon a time, It was a dog named London, and it went all throughout the whole thing, and then gave you tips on how to help your dog if they scared. It was crazy. It's crazy.
It
is true.
Those young people can't give you change if you give them $5.25 for something that costs $2.25.
It's true. And it's true. AI, I think it does have a way of dumbing you down because you don't really have to think. Because there's so many things that you can go on to get whatever you need.
Without thinking.
Without having to put the effort into thinking.
Yeah. And here's the thing, and we're going to talk about this, how it affects religion, how it affects Christianity, how it affects kids. We're trying to get guests to come on from a psychological standpoint on how our children are being impacted by artificial intelligence. But I'll say this, and we're leaving. I'm almost certain there are preachers that are using AI in sermon prep.
Oh, no.
No, really. Like you ain't sounded like this in the last 12 years. In the last 3 months, you sound like you got a whole doctor's degree in literacy and in English. And you ain't sounded like this in 12 years. I understand the Holy Spirit can work wonders. But something about you ain't authentic.
Good night.
That's all I'm going to say. I don't even want you to try it, but I want you to see how powerful it is.
Yeah.
That one thought you put into these apps can create a narrative, a storyline, a letter. And again, if you're not disciplined, you will not be able to control artificial intelligence.
Once you start it and you go down, you're going to be down in the rabbit hole. Yeah. And every time you turn around, you in there for something. It's because it's easy. It's easier. And a lot of times we go for the easy and not for the work. But that's another conversation.
Yeah, we're done, fam.
But we thank y'all for joining us for this introduction to artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
But again, we'll see y'all on Thursday morning, 6 a.m. And we'll see y'all back here next week. So y'all have a good night.
7 p.m.
Take care. We love y'all.
Jets won Sunday.
Because they played the team that was just
Jets
as
won
bad
Sunday.
As they are, but anyway.
We got Philly on, I think next Sunday at 4:25.
And they're not going.
So we will be monitoring that
Philly's
game.
Undefeated. So.
But they are going to lose. Philly will lose on Sunday.
Okay, y'all.
Okay, you buy me dinner. The next time we go out, you pay.
If y'all win?
If the Jets win.
Okay, all right.
The next time we go out to dinner.
Against Philly.
Against Philly.
On Sunday.
Let's go. You pick up the tab.
I can do that.
Okay.
And
I'm going to burn your pockets. I'm going to tell you right now.
Fam, my Father in heaven is rich.
I'm going to burn your pockets.
Anyway, love y'all. Take care. Have a good night.